Right.
Book of Psalms, chapter 89, verse 34.
Come on.
My covenant will I not break,
Right.
nor alter.
Meaning what? So whatever the Lord said in past times, he meant that. That didn't change, right? Read.
Nor alter the things.
How you doing, brother? You know your nationality?
Huh?
You know your nationality?
They say I'm a black man.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Right? You see this book right here?
Yeah.
What color is it?
Black.
Black, right?
Yeah.
Look at your arm. Look at your skin.
Yeah.
You see that? Are you the color of this book?
No.
Can two things, can this be black and you be black at the same time?
That's what they claim.
Right. Hey, but you're an elder. You are an elder, right?
Yeah.
So we know that's what they claim.
Yeah.
But look at this book.
Yeah.
You see?
Black.
It's black. But look at your skin.
Yeah.
Are you the same color as this book?
No.
Are you a Crayola?
No.
Are you a color of a crayon box?
No.
Give me Psalm 49 and 11. Right? You believe in the Bible?
Honestly, I never really feel on it.
I'm going to show you the world's best kept secret. Did you grow up here? Where you from?
Virgin Island.
Virgin Islands? Okay. Fine. So we know how do we get here? Slave ship, right? We came, how you know people get to the Virgin Islands? By cargo slave ship. That's a fact.
What this
Right.
guy represent? This guy is Hitler.
Where?
See in the middle right here?
Right here?
Yeah.
Well, this is Hitler's confession.
Oh.
Alright, this is a statement that he left.
Yeah.
Something that he knew the world's best kept secret.
Okay.
Right? He said, Hitler said, even in his death,
Yeah.
he will start World War III.
What?
One of his soldiers asked how Hitler replied. Hitler replied, the day mankind finds out, and we know mankind is talking about the so-called white man,
Yes.
because they're not human.
Oh.
Because what is hue? Hue is color.
Yeah.
They don't have color.
No.
How can they be human?
Right.
So they're the only nation on the planet that don't have, and they know this, that's why they call themselves mankind,
Yes.
right? Because they like man,
Yeah.
but they lack melanin. Hitler replied, was trying to defend this nation, Germany. From then, that's the day that World War III will start.
Right.
For on that day, mankind will learn that I was trying to save my nation from the Freemasons, right?
Okay.
The Illuminati, the Jews. For if the Americans win the war, right? He said, for if America win the war, then they will conquer the world.
Right.
And then and forever be a slave to the Jews.
Okay.
And they will try to conquer God. And no, the soldier replied, what do you I missed up. Okay. Will try to conquer God. Do you know who America has in their possession? This is the question that Hitler asked his soldiers. He said, do you know who the Americans, the so-called white people, have in their possession? And the soldier replied, no. Americans has the jewels of God.
Right.
The American has the jewels of God. The Americans have stolen God's precious jewels.
Right.
What do you mean, this precious jewels? So he asked, what do you mean when you say Jews? America has stolen the jewels of God. His jewelry. The Negroes, they are the true Hebrews.
That's right. Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
And we can show you
So
how
he recognized that. He said,
right, he knew that.
Yeah.
So when they said Hitler killed and did all this to the Jews, he understood that they wasn't real Jews.
Yeah.
He was telling them that the real Jews, the Americans had stolen them and made them go into chattel slavery.
Right.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's why they said they called us blacks.
Yeah.
Why come when they came up here and a lot of them say we African
Yeah.
because they got us from Africa.
Yeah.
You see that? Well, we know black is a color, and they not white. You ever seen anybody this color? They're not white. They red. The Bible calls them red.
Yeah.
See that? Get Deuteronomy 28. Get Deuteronomy 41 first.
49.
Yeah, you can get that. Deuteronomy 49. I mean, Psalm.
Remember this guy they call Marcus Garvey? He
Yep.
was giving the message to and stuff. This black man have more audience more than any president in America that makes you put him in the prison.
Right,
Say
right.
he too smart to be black.
Right.
Born in 80 something.
And that's why they had to get rid of him.
Yeah,
That's why they killed him, man. Made him disappear.
Yes.
He's talking about nobody know where he went. You see that? Because he knew too much.
Yeah.
Right?
They say he was a prophet in his own right.
Right. Hey, read.
Book of Psalms chapter 49 verse 11.
The brother say he never read the Bible. You're gonna find out that this is our history.
Honestly, I haven't.
Right, but they don't want you to read.
Oh,
Right, that's why they gave you all this. Right? They gave you white Jesus. They
Yeah.
told you about the book.
Yeah.
See that? So when you see the Bible, you don't see yourself in it.
Oh.
So you're gonna find out that's your history book. From Genesis to Revelation talking about you, yo. You see that?
Book of
Read
Psalms
this.
chapter 49 verse 11.
Come on.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations.
So America, they think this gonna last forever.
Oh.
You see that? They think they're gonna have us in slavery forever. They're gonna be ruling over us forever.
Oh.
Even in 2020. I asked my other brother, he said, you really don't know, man. They
Yeah.
say I'm black.
Yeah.
You see that? Read.
They call their lands after their own
They
name.
did what?
Call their lands after their own name.
So when you read the Bible, you don't see America.
No.
You don't see Africa in the Bible. You don't see China. Because they call their lands after their own name. So America is named after a white man named Amerigo Vespucci.
Okay.
Africa is named after another white man, if
Yeah.
you're African.
Just
So
like
the Bible prophesied that they were going to do this.
just like the Belgium king named
There
that
you go.
place,
Yeah.
Morocco, Congo, Republic of
Congo,
Congo.
yeah.
And chop up the black people and they refused to dig up diamond and all that.
Yeah. Right.
It was serious.
Right. Yeah, Isaiah 1 and 3. Right? I'm going to show you the Bible is talking about you, bro. Alright?
So
So what?
I think America did agree with this guy to kill the Jews.
Say it again.
America did agree with this guy.
You feel the, well, here's the thing. They all Edomites. They
Yeah.
all the same people.
Okay.
Whether you got a Russian, a European,
Yeah.
whether they Irish, whether
Edomites.
they all white people. They
Yeah.
all come from Esau.
Yeah.
They're the same people.
Oh.
But you had some of them who was upset and
Yeah.
jealous.
Yeah.
Right? That's why the Lord said a nation divided against itself can't stand. That's why they go to war with one another. They're the same people.
America be fighting for
They fighting over us.
centuries.
They fighting to keep the secret.
Yeah.
Right? One set saying, well, if y'all don't do this, they bribe them. If y'all don't do this, we're gonna tell the secret. We're gonna let everybody know, right, that the so-called blacks in the Western world are the real Israelites,
Okay.
are the real Jews,
Yeah.
and y'all the fake Jews.
Yeah.
You stole their land.
I
You
think
stole their identity.
Some part in Ethiopia, they went over there and get the Jews. Ethiopia.
Yeah, but those are Cushites. They in on it too.
And
They're not our people.
Bring them to this place.
Right. Yeah, but they're not our people.
Okay.
Those Cushites, we're not African.
No.
What are you trying to say? See that? We the real Jews. All right, read this. Read Isaiah 1 and 2. It was prophesied that we wouldn't know who we were in the last days.
Okay.
Hold on, hold that. Yeah, Isaiah 1 and 2.
Book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3.
Come on.
The ox knows his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
So the Most High, God, when His name is Yahweh,
Yeah.
He compares us to two dumb animals.
Okay.
An ox and a jackass.
Yeah.
He said an ox know who he belongs to, and a jackass know where his home is. A
Okay.
jackass, you can drop him off 10 miles down the road, he can find his way home.
Okay.
For what?
But Israel does not know.
For what?
Israel does not know.
But the Lord said, you don't know. Israel, His people don't know. Read.
My people does not consider.
We don't consider, we don't care. We don't stop and think about it.
Okay.
How am I a Creole? How am I black? And I got two eyes to see, and my skin not white. You never see that person that's actually black. We're derivatives of brown.
Yeah.
I don't care how dark the brother may look. It's
Yeah.
not black.
No.
You see that? It's dark brown.
That's
Right?
right.
Read the precept.
Dark brown.
Right. And that's not a nationality, that's just the color. That's a description of it. Right? Who are we? We have to have a nationality. Who do we come from? See that? Read.
Book of Amos chapter 1 verse 9. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment
Talking
thereof.
about the Hamites, the so-called Africans today.
Yeah.
Read.
Turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom.
So who?
Edom.
Edom, the Edomites, the so-called white man. The Africans sold us to the so-called white man. Right? They tell us that black people sold black people. No, they sold Israelites, God's people, to the white man.
Okay.
And we can prove it. Let me get my thunder. Real quick, I'm gonna show you real quick. But the God, everybody on the earth was dark skinned at one point. Until the so-called white man came in Genesis 26. You got to get it?
No, I was just looking for the precept where it was a commandment for us not to sell each other.
Okay.
This is Bible Compact Dictionary.
And just to show you that they know that this is a Bible dictionary. So this is the literature. These are scholars, all right?
Okay.
See what they said.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood.
Now, Ham is the father of that so-called African.
Okay.
Now, the Bible's not going to say African. It's going to say Ham, but they're Hamites.
Oh.
Remember we read earlier, they changed the names so we wouldn't know.
Okay.
So Ham is the real African. Read.
And one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races.
So he became the father of the dark races, right?
Not the Negro.
For what?
Not the Negro.
No, everybody that's black is Ham.
Not the Negro.
Not the Negro. So he just made a distinction between the Hamites, the dark races, but the Negroes, they dark too, but they not Hamites. They come from Shem. But let's see who's the father of, read.
But the Egyptians.
But the Egyptians, Africans.
Ethiopians.
Ethiopians, Africans.
Libyans.
Libyans.
And Canaanites.
And Canaanites. See that? Those African nations are not.
What about the people they call Moors?
Those are Israelites.
Like,
Or just means black.
Okay.
See that? That's another byword. In Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Because everybody knows this history. Everybody knows this happened to us. Right? But they don't tell us why this happened to us. Why? Because if they tell you why it happened, then you will find out what. Watch this.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 from the top. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who is Moses speaking to? Read it again.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter
read up,
1
bro.
verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who is Moses speaking to?
He said all Israel.
All Israel, not all everybody. Alright? Get Deuteronomy 28 and
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
15. All these what?
curses,
Now he said, it shall come to pass if you break my commandments. Now this is when Moses just brought the Israelites out of Egypt. They was in slavery under the Egyptians.
Yeah.
They split the Red Sea. Now they're on the other side, right? And Moses is gave them commandments, and the Lord told them, if you break my commandments, all these curses are going to come upon you and overtake you. You see that? Read.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
The Lord said we will be cursed in the city. How do we live in the cities all over the earth? Let's just say America. How do we live in the cities of America? Are we cursed? We getting shot down by the police?
I think America was cursed.
I'm just saying.
Everybody.
But he's talking to Israel.
Yeah.
Is the white man cursed in America?
Yeah.
He is?
Yes.
How, brother?
I really don't. Say
Yeah.
curse on the what?
How is he cursed? How is he cursing? He own everything.
Yeah.
How is he cursing? You gotta go to him.
But he still have some type of curse on him.
Rick?
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Was the white man in the field in the time? Right? Who was in the time? Was the Arab man?
Black people.
What about the China man?
They do railroad and all that.
What about the China man?
China man. Maybe some of them.
Man, they ain't never been in no country.
Black people. Black people.
Right, right. Read.
Deuteronomy 28:32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another
Now
people.
let's see if this applies to everybody. Whose sons and daughters were given to another people?
Black people.
Was the white man's sons given to another people? No. See that? Our sons and daughters were given to another people. That's why we think we black. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And we couldn't do nothing when Master Jackson came to Master Johnson's plantation and bought your child. See that? Couldn't do nothing but cry. Read.
Deuteronomy 28:37.
Come
And
on.
thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
You know what?
Byword.
And a byword. What's a byword? Being caught outside your God-given nationality.
Oh.
Brother, what's your nationality? African American. That's a byword.
Yeah.
That's a whole continent. You just called yourself 2 whole continents. It's
Right.
over 50 countries in Africa. That's
Yeah.
not a nationality. Right? I'm Jamaican. Right? I'm Bohemian. Those are bywords.
It's actually a continent.
That's right. See that? So the Lord prophesied that this would happen to the Israelites. Read.
Among all nations.
Are we among our nations? You got the China man here. You got the Arab man in the gas station.
Yeah.
You got the African man in his stores,
Yeah.
in your neighborhood. Right? You got the white man in his corporation. We among all nations. See that? Read.
Whither the Lord shall lead you. Deuteronomy 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
These curses are upon us for a sign. right? What does a sign do? Right? If this sign right here says Publix, I know I can go get groceries there.
Right.
So these curses are a sign to let you know, if you fit these curses, you're the real people of God in the last days. The white man can't read this and he can't relate to this. You see that? The China man can't relate to this. We can. This is a sign for us and a wonder. What is a wonder? A wonder you make you think. Like, oh, wait a minute. If God loves everybody, we all equal. Why we at the bottom? Why we in the ghetto? Why we last high first fire? You see that? Why we number one in abortion? You see that? Why we getting shot down in the streets on video?
About this biological thing they did and just release in some part of America. There's so much people dead already. That shouldn't be happening.
But you know that's in the Bible too. We're in the last days. You see that? Let us finish this. We'll show you everything. Read this. See, America's falling, man.
I agree
The
with
Lord
that.
said he was going to destroy them in the last days for what they did before he sent his son to redeem us. Right? They have to pay for the rape, rob, and murder. They ain't paid yet.
No.
You see that? Read.
And upon thy seed forever.
And upon thy seed forever. So in 2020, no matter how old you are, how much wisdom you think you got, you still gonna be suffering these curses. Even if you know everything but who you are. That's a curse not to know who you are and be an old man. You see that? But the Lord promised you in the last days he was gonna give it back to you. So this is Bible prophecy. You see that? Read.
48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
No, you're gonna serve your friends.
Thine enemy.
The Bible said that these people on this sign will have to serve their enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
In what?
Hunger.
Where you go to get food, brother?
The grocery store.
Grocery store. Who owns the grocery store?
The white man.
Read.
And in third.
It's the Lord said it's a curse to have to buy water.
Yeah.
Water's supposed to be free. Who put the cement down? Do we own any water companies? No. Read.
And in nakedness.
Nakedness and clothing on your back. We don't own no textile mills. We have to serve our enemies to put clothes on our back. And some of our people don't even have clothes, man. Because they can't afford it. That's a curse. You see that? Read.
And in want of all things.
No matter what you want, brother, education, you gotta go to, he's gonna teach you his story. You want an education, you gotta go to his school system. He's gonna teach you, right. You gotta pay $50,000 to get an education. You want a license. Hey, brother, if you want to start your own business, you gotta go to this man and serve him. Right?
Don't do me no good. I know I just come right here and just give us tea and I can like this or something. I said, oh, that's good.
Right.
And then we're trying to realize it's just like frustrated, just like everybody else. She say, don't do her any good. All the degree and tricks. Don't do her no good. She just do my what.
Right.
That's before you come right here.
Right.
You
The
want
white girl?
Yes.
You're right.
Look just like you. So I didn't want to sit here like you did saying, no, I want to talk to her.
Right.
I want to relax.
But look, this ain't kingdom.
I know, right?
So it's their problem if it ain't doing no good for them.
I know, right?
It's their own damn fault.
So
Right?
what do you think about that biological weapon they're building and killing so much people?
First of all, the Lord is doing it.
Yes.
You see that?
Yes.
The Lord is doing that, man.
Okay, okay.
Right? So, give me Matthew 24:7. All right, this is a prophecy. The Lord, nobody knows what's going on. That's how you know the Christian church, right? Or the Lord is not dealing with them.
Oh.
But they done shut all the churches. They all scared. They don't know what's going on. What happened to your faith?
Yeah.
You see that? All that faith, I thought y'all was covered by the blood of Jesus. What happened? You see that? Let's see what the Lord said. Read this.
Look at Amos.
Some people build church to make money.
That's it. To build money, right?
It's like if I'm a drug dealer, I'm going to sell the drugs to make money. It's the same thing with the church.
Same thing.
All the things say inside the church, I'm
They
outside.
just put this book.
Yeah.
They don't read it. They don't understand what's going on in this book.
Yeah.
See that?
Look at Matthew chapter 24, verse 7.
Come on.
For nation shall rise against nation.
So this is one prophecy. Nation's gonna rise against nation. You got Iran, right? Growing up war. You got Russia. They got the Satan 1 and Satan 2 hypersonic missiles. You got America, right? You got China. You got North Korea. I already said Iran. All these nations getting ready for World War II, right? And they distracting us.
Yeah.
See, while they doing missile tests and all that, they getting ready for the world stirs the more. Read.
And king, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
And what?
Kingdom against kingdom.
And kingdom against kingdom. Read.
And there shall be famine.
There shall be what?
Famine.
So that's another thing that's coming. Famine. It's gonna be a lack of bread and food coming to this place. You see that? Read.
And pestilence.
And what?
Pestilence.
And what?
Pestilence.
What the brother say? Biochemical warfare? Read.
Yeah,
Pestilence. That's what a pestilence is. So he already told you it's gonna be pestilence.
Yeah.
Right? COVID-19. Pestilence in the earth. You see that? So the Lord come from the third heaven has created spirits, man.
Yeah.
And their job is to come down to stir up the spirits of man. So they created the disease, but the Lord hardened their hearts. They don't know what they're doing. The Lord made them create this disease for His purpose. God is in control, read.
And earthquakes.
And what?
Earthquakes.
You got earthquakes in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Right? All over the world, read.
In diverse places.
That's diverse places. You get earthquakes in places that don't normally have earthquakes. You see that? Those are the signs of the end times, read.
All these are the beginning of sorrow.
This is just the beginning. This is just a light jab from the Lord, and everybody's scared. You ain't seen nothing yet. That's why the Lord got the prophets out here. Right? Give me Amos 3 and 7.
Book of Amos chapter 3.
So COVID-19 is just the beginning, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Something new next 2 years from now.
Right, read.
Go ahead, start from 6.
Go ahead.
Book of Amos chapter 3 verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Hey, we out here blowing the trumpet.
Yeah.
We out here warning the people. Hey, brother, you know that? We out here opening the Bible and we showing you in the Bible. Right? The trumpet is warning the people before the destruction comes.
Right.
Read.
Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it?
Shall there be evil? A pestilence is an evil thing. So anything come that kill people and the Lord didn't do it? Read.
Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but He revealeth His secret unto His servants the prophets.
So there are secrets in the Bible. He said He's not going to destroy it until He revealeth His secrets unto His prophets. They go and prophesy and warn the people, and then the destruction comes. Because nobody's going to say they didn't know. Whether you ignored it, a lot of people walk by, but you stop. Hey, the Bible says many are called, but few are chosen. Only 1/3 is going to make it.
Right.
2/3 are going to be cut off and die. You see that?
And the money can't help them. All that
Get
millions
Deuteronomy 32 and
of
39.
dollars in America, billions, gold, all that shit.
Right, and it's not going to profit them because the Lord, this place is about to be burnt to spin smithereens. You see that? Read.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is none and no God with me.
So the Most High Yahweh say, I'm the man, and ain't nobody with me. You see that? Read.
I kill,
I do what?
kill,
No, just say kill.
kill,
The God just love.
kill,
The Lord said, I kill, read,
and make alive.
and I make alive. Come on.
I wound,
I do what?
I wound,
The Lord said, I wound, read,
and I heal.
and I heal. You see that? So this guy that they teach you about in these churches, this damn effeminate, homosexual, white Jesus,
Yeah.
right? He ain't in the Bible.
Okay.
This is who they talk about when they say God loves everybody
Yeah.
and He's all love. Right? Don't the Bible say Proverbs 11 and 1 that unjust balance is an abomination to the Lord? It's an abomination to be all love. That's unbalanced.
Yeah.
You see that? Give me Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. Right? So for the Lord, was God all love when He killed the firstborns of the Egyptians? Was He all love when He destroyed the whole earth in a flood, except Noah and his 3 sons? You see that? So people don't know the Most High. They give you this fake perception of God. Then the Lord said, don't be deceived by the world. So people have been deceived. So He set up His men in the last days to come bring you the truth. Read.
Book of
'Cause
Ecclesiastes.
it's not the Bible. It's men. You see that? They don't understand the Bible. The Lord said He's confounded the wise of the earth. Everybody got this book. You got pastors all over mega churches, right? Got this Bible and they can't understand it.
I would say they don't want to make church to
That's it. Right? Read.
Book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 from the top.
Come on.
To everything there is a season,
To everything there's a season. Read.
and a time to every purpose under the sun.
There's a time to everything under the sun. Read.
A time to be born,
It's a time to be born. Read.
and a time to die.
And it's a time to die. Come on.
A time to plant, and a time to pluck up.
Jump up to 8.
8. A time to love.
A time to love. It's a time to love. Read.
And a time to hate.
And it's also a time to hate, man. You see that? Was this a time to love right here? Was this a time to love? You see that? That's hate. Hey, when we come out here and open the Bible and teach us that they say we teaching hate. They don't know the season. Give me Romans 13 and 11. Yeah, go ahead.
A time of war.
It's a time for war.
And a time of peace.
And it's a time for peace. We ain't in time of peace. All right? The Bible says when they say peace and safety, suddenly destruction comes. Right? And the Messiah said, I come not to send peace but a sword. You see that? Read on.
I wanted to get 3. A time to kill.
A what?
Time to kill.
Hey, it's a time to put people to death, man. Hey, the Bible talks about a cruel messenger. That's called a death angel. When somebody died, the Lord did. I don't care if it was a little baby. I don't care if it was Big Mama. I don't care if it was little Ray Ray, caught a stray bullet. The Lord killed him, man. You see that? Read.
And a time to heal.
A time to what?
Heal.
It's a time to heal. Right? Read.
A time to break down.
It's a time to break down.
And a time to build up.
And it's a time to build up. It's time to break down America and build up the kingdom of the Lord.
Right.
You see that? That's why you out here, brother. That's why we out here, brother. You know your nationality? You walked up and you said you was black. I showed you this book right here, and I said, can you and this book be the same color? And it hit you. You say, dang, black is a color out of crayon book. It's not a nationality.
What do you think about this guy? Was he right to kill most of the people? This guy, Hitler.
Man, hey, the Lord had him. The Lord did it.
Yeah.
See that? That's the point we making.
But he just
Yeah, he was right.
was in the position to...
Right, and the Lord had him do it. You see that?
That's why America didn't stop him.
That's right.
Yeah, America agrees with that shit in his time. They agree with it.
Right.
Book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7.
Come on.
Be not deceived. God is not mocked.
See, the Most High not mock. See, they think they mocked the Lord when they did this.
Oh.
You see that? Read.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Whatever you sow, you're going to reap.
Right.
So this is the Christianity doctrine, and they try to make the Lord's word null and void, and they try to soften it up and make it smooth for you. They sold rape, rob, and murder. They sold slavery, so they got to reap it.
Yeah.
And we're going to prove it. Give me Revelation 13 and 9. Right? If the so-called white man thinking he's not going to get chains on his neck, he got another thing coming. I don't know what God they talking about, but it ain't the God of the Bible.
Oh.
Read this.
Book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9.
That's what you about to see. Read.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Everybody got ears, so he's talking about everybody. If you can understand, right? If you got ears to hear and you can understand these words, listen.
He that leadeth into captivity.
Who led us into captivity?
What?
Who?
What?
Read.
Shall go into captivity.
Shall do what?
Go into captivity.
So who led us into captivity?
What?
So where you gotta go? Come on, read.
He that killeth with the
Who
sword
killed 100 million Native American Indians and stole this land? Now it's America. That's right. Read.
must be killed with the sword.
What did the Lord say?
Must be killed with the sword.
Why they don't understand that part?
That's the same thing the Russian guy was saying too. The Russian guy put himself as president. He said, America shouldn't be bitching when they kill 100 million.
That's right. And that goes into nation rising against nation. Now they finna.
The Russian guy.
Give me, go get that Joel.
The Russian guy.
Joel 3 and 1.
President, and he said, you want to be president for life.
Right.
He's serious too.
That's why he stopped. That's why he stopped the election, so he can stay in office.
Okay.
Because he didn't want to get voted out.
No, you don't
and
want to.
he gonna be, the Lord gonna have him in office for World War III. Because Russia is, when he talks about Gog and Magog, that's talking about Russia and the kings of the East, China. He's gonna be the man because he brought those missiles in. So before he leaves office, he's gonna use them. See that?
Definitely.
Read this.
Book of Joel, chapter 3 from the top.
We're about to read the transatlantic slave trade in the Bible. All right?
For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Judah, who is Judah right here?
He said American.
Says what?
Judah, American, black.
So, read it again.
For behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah.
So he's going to bring, meaning he's going to end this captivity of Judah.
Okay.
Our captivity is done. We ain't going into captivity no more.
Right.
Our sentence is up.
Yeah.
Read.
I will also gather all nations.
He's going to gather all nations also. Read.
And bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
He's going to do what?
bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
He's going to bring all nations down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. You know what that means, Jehoshaphat? Yahweh Shaphat means Yahweh's decision or God's judgment.
Right.
You see that? Read. Talking about World War III. Read.
And will plead with them there for my people.
For what?
For my people.
God is going to plead with these nations, meaning he's going to destroy them. For who?
For my people.
For his people. Who is his people? The 12 tribes of Israel.
Okay.
The people who've been destroyed.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Read.
for my heritage, Israel.
For what?
My heritage,
For
Israel.
his heritage Israel. Yasha'Allah. Read.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
Whom they did what?
Scattered among the
They
nations.
scattered us among the nations. Various slave trades. You see that? Read.
And parted my land.
They did what?
Parted my land.
You ever heard of the Suez Canal?
Yeah.
And they built that to separate the land of Israel from Africa.
Yeah.
See that? That's when they parted this land.
Oh.
You see that? Read.
And they have cast lots for my people.
They did what?
Cast lots for my people.
Did they cast lots for us? Read.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
They did what?
Given a boy for a harlot.
That's a slave trade. Giving a boy for a harlot. Read.
And sold a girl for
And
wine.
what did they do?
Sold a girl for
They
wine.
were selling our women for wine in different goods. That's the slave trade. Read.
That they might drink.
That they what?
Might drink.
Read.
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyrians
They
Zidon?
ain't getting on that so-called Africa, the Hamites. What he say? What the hell you got to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? Read.
And all the coast of Palestine.
Come on.
Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temple.
Now he just told you about the Jews.
Yeah.
See that? The Lord said, and now we reading the Bible now.
Yeah.
We gave you the history. Now we reading it out of the Bible. You see that? Taking his silver, his gold, and did what? Read.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Come on.
The children also of Judah.
The what?
The children also of Judah.
The children also of Judah.
Right.
Read. Transatlantic slave trade. Read.
And the children of Jerusalem.
And the northern kingdom. Right? From Ephraim on down.
Right.
The children of Jerusalem. Read.
Have ye sold unto the
He
Grecians.
sold to where?
The Grecians.
The Africans sold the children of Israel and Judah to the white man, the Grecians, the Greeks. Read.
That ye might remove them far from their borders.
Did they remove us far from our borders? How do we get way over here talking about we're black?
Yeah.
In 2020, we don't know what the hell's going on. You see that? Read.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them.
That's what he's doing now. The Lord said he's going to raise us out of the place where we were sold. He's going to raise us out right here, right now. See that? Read.
And will return your recompense upon your own head.
And everything they did is going to return on their own head. Read.
And I will sell your sons and your daughters
We're going to sell their sons and their daughters. Read.
into the hand of the children of Judah.
Come on. So that's, the Lord is saying, just like they sold us, they're going to be sold into the hands of the children of Judah. We're going to have a slave trade for them. See that? That's justice. That's called payback.
That's
Vengeance. Recompense. Right? Hey, why pastor don't teach that part? Read.
And they shall sell them to the Sabians,
Come on.
to a people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare
That's why
war.
we come out here. We proclaim this among the Gentiles, the other nations. So not just our people, when we prophesy against the nation, we tell everybody what's about to happen before it happens. Read.
Prepare war.
Prepare what?
War.
Prepare what?
War.
Why is the Lord talking about prepare war? You see that? Read.
Wake up the mighty men.
Do what?
Wake up the mighty men.
Read.
Let all the men of war draw near.
Hey, the mighty men, China, Russia's army, right? Iran's army, North Korea, wake up the mighty men. See that? Read. And he's doing it now by stirring up war. Why does everybody have nuclear missiles? That was the time when only America had them.
Right.
Now everybody got them. See that? Read.
Israel got it.
Right,
Their
read.
own weapon.
Right.
Let them come up.
Let them do what?
Come up.
Hey, let them come up. Read.
Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears.
Holy look at the spears, man. Read.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
The weak, the other nations who America used to oppress. Now they're gonna say I'm strong now. Hey, now we got the same ammo you got. Now it's a level playing field now. You see that? Let the weak say I'm strong. So America's not going around bullying people no more. You see see that? Read.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about.
Right? Come on.
Thither
How
cause
you doing, brother? You know your nationality? What's your nationality? Israelite? All praise. See that? The brother know what's going on. You know what the Lord requires of you now? Yeah, now you say you came up, you say you're Israel. What does that mean, brother? Israelite? Yeah, but what does that mean? It do on the scripture. So you heard this before. Where you hear this?
We do like Sabbath at our house.
You Sabbath at your house? Right. Read this. I'm gonna give you a little bit before you go, all right? It's more to it. We living in the last days, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's 24 seconds left on the clock. All hell can break loose at any minute. All right? Read this.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
Now you know who you are again. A lot of our people don't know who they are. It's a blessing to actually know you're an Israelite. And you're not a damn black man. You're not a nigga. You see what I'm saying? What does the Lord require of you?
But to fear the Lord thy God,
You got to learn how to fear the Lord, brother. Read.
to walk in all his ways,
Come on.
and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
Do what?
Keep the commandments of the Lord, and his statutes.
Keep the commandments?
No, already.
How long you been knowing this? You just found out you've been knowing it for a while.
No, like I know it, but I ain't never got into it.
Yeah,
How it's supposed to
so
be.
you just kind of stop right there. I know we the Israelites. All right. Get Psalm 119:6. Hey, so the Lord brought you up here again, man. So you can get the rest, man. Before he kill you. You see what I'm saying? Read this.
But the Psalms,
Hey, people dying every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Lord not playing around. Read.
Book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 59. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimony.
You got to think on your ways and turn your feet to the testimony. Read.
I made haste and
You did
delayed.
what? Hold on. You hear that, brother? Read it again.
I made haste.
I did what?
Made haste.
No, I took my time.
Made haste.
I found out I was an Israelite, but I ain't really get into it.
Made haste
Hey, King David said, I hurried the hell up, man. You see that? Read.
and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
Hey, brother, don't delay to keep the commandments. It's all right, 5 and 7. You see that? The Lord, you got a lot of grace right now. The Lord has given you mercy. You found out you was an Israelite, and the Lord kind of been giving you grace. And he brought you across the prophets now, so you can get understanding. All right, read.
Book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord,
Hey, don't be dragging your feet to turn to the Lord, brother. Read.
and put not off from day to day.
And don't be putting it off from day to day. Don't ignore that you're an Israelite. Hey, that's a lot of responsibility that comes with knowing who you are in these last days. The Lord is getting ready to bring judgment on the people who did this to you. Right? 2/3 of our people are going to be put to death, but they're not going to repent. Only 1/3 of us are going to make it. Right? How much more should you in these last days be making sure you get your spirit right? You see that? Read.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
Hey, suddenly hey, people get hit with stray bullets, people get in car wrecks and die. You know what I'm saying? Suddenly, you never know when you're going to take your last breath. Read.
And in thy security,
In your security, you in your security right now. You know, you kind of chilling with your family, just hanging out. In your security, a lot of people get put to death in their security, not knowing that they was going to die that day. You see that? Read.
thou shalt be destroyed
Then you're going to be destroyed, just like that. You
and
see that?
perish in the
What?
day, and perish
And perish.
in the day of vengeance.
In the day of vengeance. Right? Give me, I see you got your beard. Give me numbers 15 and 38. We'll give you a couple commandments and let you go. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep these commandments, man. Hey, you don't want the Lord to show up or you get put to death and you're not keeping the commandments. You got to get your house in order. That's your wife? Y'all married? All praise. Well, according to the Bible, sex consummates marriage. You ain't got to, you know what I mean, do all that stuff. That's according to the world. So the point is, that is your wife. All right? That's your wife, man. Read.
Book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38.
More.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak to everybody. So
Israel.
the Lord is speaking to you. You know you're Israel. When you read the Bible and it's talking to Israel, it's talking to you. This person. You see that? Read.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
You know about the fringes? Okay, you know about that. Read.
And that they
Read
put,
it again, read it again.
speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they put, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
For how long?
Throughout the generation.
Jesus come, they ain't got to do it no more.
Throughout the generation.
Are we still generating and making babies? So we should still be doing it. It's our dress code. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if Kanye West start wearing fringes, that was the new style, you go get them. If it was $100 that everybody had, boy, go get them fringes. If Jay-Z start doing it, you see that? But when the Lord said, we kind of understand. You see that? Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Right. So you got to get you some fringes, brother. You know what I mean? That's a commandment from the Lord. Give me Zephaniah 1 and 8. Let's see what's going to happen if you come and you don't got your fringes. Hey, that's called being set. The Lord said, come out of her, my people. Part of coming out of the world is separate from the world, coming back to the most. But the Lord is coming to destroy the world. He said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Part of that is the dress code. You don't see everybody wearing these, man. Look, 2/3 ain't finna do this. When I first heard that, I'm like, man, I'm not putting that on my clothes. You know what I'm saying? But when I realized, read this, because there was a judgment behind it, because I fear the Lord. So I said, to hell with the world, I'm gonna do what the Lord said, because I want to get the kingdom of heaven. I don't want to go through all this, be on the damn bottom, have to damn go to work every day for my enemies, have to buy water. You know what I mean? Have to keep making them rich while we struggling, seeing my people homeless out here, and then be destroyed and don't get to see the kingdom. Don't get to see my enemies under my feet. See the revenge and vengeance of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Read.
Book of Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice.
You know what the day of the Lord's sacrifice is? The day of the Lord's sacrifice is when he comes to destroy the kingdom. Judgment day. See that? Read.
Thou will punish the princes and the king's children.
Who are the princes and the king's children? Give me that. Hold that. Give me the princes. We're gonna show you who the princes is and the king's children. Cause he ain't talking about everybody right here. He's talking about a specific. Right. We're gonna show you though in the Bible so you know where to go.
Book of Genesis chapter 32 verse 28.
Come on.
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
Jacob, we know that's our forefather, Jacob, right?
But Israel.
But what?
Israel.
So Jacob's name was changed to Israel. We know he was fighting with the angel and he defeated him. You see that? Read.
For as a prince.
As a what?
Prince.
That's our name. Israel means a prince. Read.
Hast thou power with Yahweh.
We got power with the Lord. So we the princes and the king's children. Alright, so we're talking about these 12 tribes. Go back to Zephaniah. So the Lord said he's going to punish the Israelites. Come on.
And Zephaniah 1 and 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice, that I will punish the princes and the king's children, and all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
And everybody that's clothed in strange apparel. What's strange apparel to the Lord? Not having on what he gave us to wear. You see that? So that's the thing. When you read the laws, and then there's statutes, there's ordinances, and then there's judgment. I said, you know what? Let me put these on, man. I don't want the Lord to get here and I ain't got these on. You see what I'm saying? The Lord gave this to us. This is our heritage. You see that? Hey, the white man give you a dress code at work, and you make sure you got that name tag on. Right? And you make sure you tucked in, you make sure you're on time. But then why come when the Lord tells us to do something, we won't do it? That's why we known as stiff-necked and rebellious people. People that will not hear the law of the Lord. You see that? Give me Hosea 8 and 12. Right? And you got a daughter. You got to get ready. Hey, it's not good. Huh? Oh, my bad. It's like. Hey, that's even. Hey, she got a son. That's a blessing, man. I got a little girl. I wanted a son. You got a son, man. You know what I'm saying? A young prince. Y'all should honor him, man. All right? So you got to teach him. How you going to survive Jacob's trouble with your child? You going to need the Lord. The Lord going to protect you even doing what you do. God, if you keep these commandments, ain't nothing going to touch you in these last days. Hey, are we worried about coronavirus? We know about coronavirus. We know the scripture. You see that? Hey, you got pastors sitting down the church. What happened to Pastor Faith? I thought they was covered by the blood of Jesus. What happened? They scared, they got the mask on. You see that? They really don't believe. The Lord is revealing in these last days who the true worshipers are. You see that? Read this. 8 and 12.
Book of Hosea chapter 8 verse 12. I have written to him the great things of my law.
Talking about the Israelites. The Lord gave us great things in his law, statutes, and commandments, right?
But they were counted as a strange thing.
And they was counted as a strange. And they say we strange. I told mom, I came to my mama with fringes on. They were strange to her. You see that? So these are counted as a strange thing. So you should put your fringes on, man, and wear them with honor, man. And be not ashamed. Don't be offended anymore. Hey, did Christ wear fringes? Then the woman come and touch the hem of his garment and she was here. When you look up him, the New Testament is translated in the Greek. That word hem is fringes. So he had on fringes. You see that? But why the Christians don't wear fringes? Don't Christian mean follow Christ? So why they don't do what Christ did? Didn't Christ celebrate the feast of dedication? Right? Why they celebrate Christmas? Right? Didn't Christ keep the Passover? And we get ready to keep the Passover. You get ready for the Passover? Y'all, all praise. But they get ready for Easter. You see that? Right? So give me Acts 19. You live here? You from here? Okay. You congregate anybody? Or you just kind of, how did you find out?
I found out from my cousin.
Oh, you know somebody. Okay, all praise. You congregate? Just do it just kind of on your own? Give me that, please. You know,
Yeah.
bring that out. Let me show you something, brother.
You want 2 and 1 or
Yeah. Both of them. Get 2 and 1 first. Right? It's gonna be hard by yourself. Trying to do your own thing. You know, you ain't got nobody to check you. In these last days, the Lord wants us to come together so we can have each other back. If you fall, you got your brother there to help you pick you up. You need something. You can't be by yourself in these last days. You're gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? Read this.
Book of Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
That's a commandment. The Lord told the people on the side to gather together in these last days. Oh, nation not desired. We the nation that's not desired. Hey, they don't have a problem gathering together. We got a problem gathering together. You know what I mean? Read.
Book of Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9.
Come on.
2 are better than 1.
No, one is good.
2 are better than 1.
And it's the Lord. The Lord telling you 2 is better than 1. It's not good to be alone. See that? Read.
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
Right.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
Hey, if this brother fall, I'm gonna check him. I'm gonna get him back on track. Right? If I fall off, you check me. Right? And we humble. We not proud men. So I'm not gonna get mad when my brother check me. You're right. Right? Because that's love. You see what I'm saying? Read.
But woe to him that is alone.
Woe means death and destruction. Woe to that man that's alone, that's trying to walk in this faith alone. You see that? Read.
When he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up.
You ain't got nobody to make sure you got your friends. If this brother coming around with no friends, I'm gonna get on this brother every second. You gonna have to get these friends. You see that? You kind of knowing you're an Israelite, you by yourself, so ain't nobody really getting on you. Ain't nobody letting you know how important it is. Nobody read Zephaniah 1 and 18. You see what I'm saying? Nobody put the fear of the Lord in to know that the Most High care about these things that He read, that He wrote. Go ahead.
That's it.
Get Sirach chapter 2 and 1. Cause this, hey man, when you come out of this world and you learn who you are and you decide you want to follow the Lord and you want to keep these commandments, look what the Lord said.
Look at Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation.
Hey, you come to serve the Lord, you prepare yourself for temptation, right? It's gonna get harder for you. You'll have people from everywhere trying to throw you off. If you married, right, and you trying to keep these commandments, you gonna have women trying to. These are demons, spirits. If they're trying to keep you away from the tree of life. You see what I'm saying? If you, any situation, there's demons trying to keep you away from friends. That's why you ain't got them yet. There's no sense of urgency to get you friends. Right? Read.
Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
So you gotta constantly endure. How you gonna constantly endure by yourself? You know what I mean? Do you read every day? You study your Bible every day? Day and night? You see that? Give me Joshua 1 and 8. I'm gonna show you something, bro. That's important, man, in these last days. Because a lot of our people that know they Israelites, when all hell break loose, and they send the martial law and the tanks, ain't no food when the famine hit, that's when they're gonna be trying. Hey, it's gonna be a famine of the word. You're not gonna be able to walk by and find the problem. You're not gonna be able to call your kinfolk. You ain't gonna be able to go on YouTube and find the video. You ain't gonna be able to find the problem. You're gonna be caught out. And the Lord not gonna hear you when you cry out. He said, seek me now while he may be found. Hey, the Lord is available now in these last days. You see that? Read. 1 and 8. 1 and 8.
Yeah. Book of Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
Hey, this book of the law is not supposed to depart out of your mouth. See that? Read.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
No, just when I feel like it.
Day and night.
Just like the Christians. They don't read the Bible. They just, on Sunday morning, they open to the one verse that Pastor read. It's 4 hours. Pastor preached for 4 hours in one scripture. See that? The Bible says meditate day and night. What does meditate? What does it mean to meditate? I mean, if you riding around, you listen to the damn radio all day, you meditating on the music that they play. That's why sometimes, you know, the music can be off. You might be in the kitchen, the song pop in your head. You like, damn, why I'm singing this song? Because you meditating on the worldly things. But when I'm start meditating on the word, then I'll be at work and precepts be in my mind. You know, Proverbs 3 and 5. I'll be meditating on precepts. That's what the Lord is talking about. Making sure you study in the scriptures. Right? Read.
Right, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
How you gonna do all that's written in there if you don't know what's in there? Because you're not studying. You know what I mean? So you might think you're doing good. I'm Israelite. I keep the Sabbath day at home. I'm about to do the Passover. Right? And you gotta learn how to do the Passover correctly. You should be getting 11 out right now. And 11 is spiritual. Right? You should be getting rid of those sins you've been struggling with all year. Now's the time to get those sins off. Right? Focus in, fast and pray on these things. See that? Because when the Lord come back, that wedding, we want to have our garments clean. Would you show up to a wedding with a white suit on with stains on it? So the Lord said, make sure your garment always white. Because he's coming like a thief in the night. We don't know what time the wedding starts. You see that? So when the bridegroom comes, your garment can't have stains on it. And you got some people, they got people at the door. If you ain't up to party, they ain't gonna let you in. You might say, nah, you ain't coming in here looking like this. You know what I mean? You gonna mess it up. How you gonna mess it up? You know what I mean? Read.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Then you gonna make your way prosperous. You see that? Read.
And then thou shalt have good
It
success.
ain't talking about a new car in the house. Right? It's talking about making the kingdom of heaven. Read Revelation 22:14. Right? Blessed. Pastor tell you blessed is because you got this new job. But we read it's a damn curse in Deuteronomy 28 to be working for your enemy. You see that? Pastor tell you blessed. Damn, because if you put $20 in the bank, the Lord gonna help you with your light bill. It's a curse to have to pay somebody for you to have damn lights to see. We're under curses. Blessed is being in the kingdom and ruling over your enemies. Right? Keeping the Passover with the Messiah, man. Seeing your people on top. Rulership on the earth. Being a king, a prince, a priest. You see that? Read.
Book of Revelation chapter 22 verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Blessed are the men that do the commandments. You see that? So if you ain't doing the commandments, you really ain't blessed. You see that? Read.
That they may have right to the tree of life.
That they may have right to the tree of life. Enter into the kingdom of heaven. Read.
And may enter in through the gates into the city.
All right, one more. Give me Ecclesiastes 12:13. That's the whole point, right? We want to make it to the kingdom. Hey, the kingdom is for us. It's not for everybody. How you live this life and not make it to the kingdom? That's going to be horrible in that day. That's why the Lord said it's going to be weeping and gnashing of the teeth. All these gangsters, these hard, they thought they was tough. The Lord said he's going to laugh at their calamity. Because he's going to make them shit. They're going to be afraid in that day when this destruction comes.
Book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 13.
Come on.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
This is the conclusion. Read.
Fear God
Saying the same thing. Fear the Lord, man. Read.
and keep his
Do
commandments.
what?
Keep his
That's
commandments.
all the Lord ever wanted us to do.
Well,
The
this
Lord
is-
created the whole earth for our sakes. You see that? But we broke the commandments now we on the Bible. Read.
For this is the whole duty of man.
That's your whole purpose, man. To keep the commandments.
All right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead.
For God shall bring every work into judgment.
Because everything you do, the Lord is going to bring it into judgment. Right? You want the Lord to blot your sins out. It's like you go to court, right? You go to court, the damn white man in the judgment seat, he looking at your history, right? He's saying, well, damn, you know, what's your name? RJ. He said, well, RJ, in 2017, you know, you had a little weed charge. Damn, 2018, you was on probation. You know what I'm saying? You got jammed up. You was locked up, you violated. 2015, you know what I'm saying? He had a hit and run. He taking all these things in your past and he's holding it against you. Right? Give me Acts 3:19. And when he judge you and give you your sentence, he's going to use that just so he can give you the maximum sentence. It could be something from 10 years ago. He's going to hold it against you. You see that? Read.
Look at Acts chapter 3, verse 19. Repent ye therefore and be converted.
The Lord is telling the Israelites to repent and change. The word convert means to change. Right? Read.
That your sins may be blotted out.
That what?
Your sins may be blotted
That
out.
your sins may be blotted out. You see that? Read.
When the time of refreshing shall come from the presence of the Lord.
So imagine that you that same judge, the ultimate judge, the Most High. He looking at your history and it's blotted out. All the bullshit you did in your life ain't nothing there. He can't judge you. Right? And he put a crown on your head. See that? You got an opportunity to repent. Repentance is for you. And they can't repent, man. They got to eat their judgment. You can repent, brother. Your sins will be, the Lord will wipe your slate clean. Paul was a mass murderer. You see that? Repent. Keep the commandments. If you ain't keeping the commandments, you ain't repenting. You're just kind of saying you did. You got to read that.
Look at Hebrews chapter 10, verse 26. For if we sin willfully,
If you sin willfully, right? A lot of times we don't really know because we was brought up in Christianity. They teach you don't got to keep the commandments. So the Lord, he kind of have mercy on you because you don't know. You know you don't know. But now you know, brother. See that? Read.
after that we have received the knowledge of the truth.
So now you're not having freedom. You kind of willfully sinning because you receive the knowledge of the truth. And a lot of our people can't get it. Now we can break the scriptures down to them all day. They can't get it. You can get it. That's what the Holy Spirit came down, opened up your understanding, allows you to understand this truth. You see that? Read.
There remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
Ain't no more sacrifice for sin. So the Lord basically saying you're going to quit playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Just like Christianity, they say Jesus died and all that. And they keep on doing the same thing. They willfully sin. They know that's wrong and they keep doing it. All right? So our message to you is, bro, keep the commandments, man. Take heed to the word.
Right.
All right? Don't just walk around knowing you're an Israelite. Get your wife in order. Yeah, you can get your wife in order so she can teach her. You got to teach her. Right? You know the order? You know about the order? Right. You teach her that? You starting to? All right. You got to teach her, man. And if she don't, you know what I mean? If she can't get it or she don't really believe it, you believe it? You know about the truth? That kind of been put together. You believe it in the scripture? Hey, that's a blessing, man. I can't even see the truth. My woman left. See that? She left. She can't deal with it. So you blessed, brother, to still have your family. Right? Hey, but I understood the Bible said your foes will be in your own household. He come not to send peace, but a sword. He come to separate husband, wife, mother,
Say that one more time.
father.
Say that one more time.
What?
What you just said? No. What you just said. Say that one more time.
He come not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah. Everything that you said after that. Say that one more time.
This is scripture, Matthew 10.
Say that one more time.
Now we're going to read it.
Oh, that's good.
Matthew 10.
Book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34.
Hey, baby, you got your son good, boy. Been acting up.
Think not that I come to send peace on
The Lord
earth.
said, don't think he coming to send peace like the pastor told you. Read.
On earth I came not to send peace but a sword.
Read.
I am come to send a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's foe shall be they of his own household.
You see that? So I come, you know what I'm saying, to my woman and say, look, we the Israelites, we got to keep the commandments. We're going to start doing this. You know what I mean? And we keeping the Sabbath day. You know what I mean? No buying, no selling, no cooking on the Sabbath. You got to put on the dress. You got to cover your head when the scripture's coming out. Hey, that was the Lord. The Lord came to separate that thing. To see if I was going to be like, all right, then, I don't want to lose my woman. and deny the Lord. Hell no, man. I'm gonna stand up for the Lord. So that's it, brother. You know what I mean? Hey, and you gotta get right, cause she gotta submit to you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no woman gonna submit to no nigga. He just been a nigga all day, right? You gotta be the king of your house, man. You know what I'm saying? Brother, you know what I'm talking about. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta be serious about the word, man. And you gotta be an example. She gotta see you in your word every day, man. So she can take you seriously. You know what I mean? You gotta, he gonna grow up before you know it. That baby gonna get big and you gonna have to teach him. Hey, the Lord said, teach thy children diligently. My daddy gonna teach him. He don't know everything.
Book of Colossians chapter 3, verse 18. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband,
Right?
as it is fit in the Lord. Husband, love your wives.
Hey, husband, you gotta love your wife. You know what love is? You know what love is?
Husband, love your own wives and be not bitter against them.
Right. Right. So meaning what? And you gotta, both of y'all, man. And that's one thing with our people, man. What they did was, I don't even got my book, but you ever read the Willie Lynch letter? It's a book. It's like $5. Okay. Well, they set it up to put the black man and the black woman against each other. So we don't really stay together. Our family. You know what I mean? It's always something they lifted up the so-called black woman, right? And they brought the man down, and the sisters kind of looked down on the man. They gave us, what they call it? Household, what they call it? Section 8. And it was a thing where the man couldn't really be in the house. Right. So the sister like, nigga, you ain't finna mess up my section 8, so she put the nigga out. You know what I'm saying? And she got all her benefits from the so-called white man, and that's kind of, I think it was in like the 80s, I think. You know what I mean? So it kind of separated the household because the so-called white man said the father can't be in the house if the woman get benefits. So the woman raising the kid, and Jake, he already destroyed, so he kind of out there doing his thing, going from house to house, in the streets, selling drugs. Esau ain't giving him no job, and the woman looking at this nigga, you ain't been doing nothing for your kid, but she don't know about the curses. See that? And so she looking down at the black man, right, like he ain't nothing. See that? So for you to be in this truth and have this understanding and have your woman on board, you gotta take it serious, man. You know what I mean? You gotta take that thing serious, man, and get into these scriptures and apply it to your life. Like right now, your day-to-day life. See what I'm saying? Y'all live together? Y'all don't? You live with your parents? Oh, y'all young, how old are you? 21. You real young. You real young. See, that's a blessing, man. How old are you? 19? Y'all young, man. So you should be working, what's your plans, bro? I know it's kind of messed up time right now. You should be working on different places and your family together. You know? All praises, man. So those are things to look forward to and work on. It's hard the way it's set up. But you work on that, man. You don't let her go, man. Make sure you don't let nothing tear that apart, man. Unless it's something this word. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't the word, you can't let her go. See that? Hey, the Lord said, the only way you can put your woman away is racism.
Book of Matthew.
He know, he already know.
Book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 5, and verse 4. And he answered and said unto them, have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female, and said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh.
Right? Because y'all one flesh. And y'all gotta see. See that? Read.
Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh.
All right.
What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder.
They don't let nothing take that apart. Right? Oh, she get on my nerve, man. I can't deal with her. You gotta deal with it. You should have thought about that before. You see that?
Verse 9. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication,
You put away your wife other than her sleeping with another man. Read.
and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whosoever marrieth her which is put away doth commit
And
adultery.
you mean Leviticus 19. And you suffer sin upon her. See that? You put your wife away, now she gonna get with somebody else. Now she an adulterer, and your brother an adulterer, the man that she's with. They're gonna just be an adulterer. You know what I'm saying?
Book of Leviticus chapter 19 verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
And you can't hate your people in your heart. And that would be hatred. That would be hating your brother and sister in your heart. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
All right?
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
And you can't bear grudges. And you got the Passover coming up. If you got any grudges with anybody, you got anybody you don't talk to, you don't deal with no more, that's your brother. You, I tell you, brother, before the Passover, make it right. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just on your end. It's on them. You extend that, make whatever the situation, it ain't none of my business, whatever the situation was. Hey brother, I ain't got no problem with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, I forgive you. Forgive me. Get those grudges, get rid of those grudges. You know what I'm saying? Really?
Book of Matthew.
Hey, we have to do it. We all have to do it. Right? Because the Lord said it, right? Hey, how the Lord gonna forgive you? Hey, we all wicked. We all got some things we need to be forgiven for. How you gonna ask the Lord to forgive you? You can't forgive your brother.
Book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 14. For if ye forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you.
And you forgive your brother, the Lord will forgive you. See that? Read.
But if ye forgive not men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses.
Hey, you got brothers you don't deal with like that. Back 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Hey, the Lord ain't gonna forgive you. The Lord didn't say unless it was this or that. You know what I mean? No matter what it was, you gotta forgive your brother. You gotta love your brother in sincerity. You know what I'm saying? You wanna know?
No.
Get Psalms 101. Book of Psalms 101. What about your parents? Your parents in the truth? Your dad? You way into it? You watch friends and everything? Sometimes you lukewarm. Go ahead.
Book of Psalms chapter
Hey, that's hey, bro, you going on. I got to straight up say, you going on, bro. That boy, dad, this girl, she, you know what I mean? She ain't bucking up against me. Go ahead.
Book of Psalms chapter 1 from the top.
Who you hang around? Nobody? You don't hang around worldly people and all that? Homeboys and stuff? You told them about it? Alright, that's cool. Great thing. Hey, maybe a lot of people not gonna get it. Maybe you'll come around, maybe not. Cause y'all gotta learn, then y'all gotta come out and teach. You know about the parable about the talents? You hide your talent, man. You know, go tell your people. Go ahead. That's why you gotta learn this. You gotta get the mold out your eye. You gotta start keeping it, man. Your people need to see your fringes on you. Hey, this letting your light shine. The light is the commandment. Somebody, you in the store, hey brother, what are those? Hey, number 1538. Now you got an opportunity to show the brother. Right? Hey, that's a way to make atonement for some of your sins. You know what I mean? Bringing somebody else into this truth, into this knowledge, the Lord will forgive some of your sins, some of your secrets. You don't know. See that? Read.
Book of Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
That's what we are. We watching the house of Israel. We ain't talking to everybody that walk by. Right? Only people on this side. We are watching for the house of Israel. Read.
Therefore hear the word at my mouth,
Come on.
and give them warning from me.
Give them what?
Give them warning from me.
That's why I came at you like I did in the beginning. I had to warn you first. I had to let you know if you don't do this, this is what's going to happen. I warn you. Right? Because you're my brother, my love. See that? Read.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die.
The wicked is those that sinners that don't keep the commandments. The Lord said you're going to die. Straight up and down. See that? Read.
And thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way.
I don't say nothing. I don't warn you, even though I know. Like you know know what I mean? Read.
To save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand.
The Lord gonna require your blood in my hand. Because I knew the truth and I didn't tell you.
Yet,
See that?
if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
So you told him about it. You washed your hands clean of his blood. So if he don't repent and change, that's on that man. But our job is to come and tell the people. So not only are we out here because we love our people, but we out here washing the blood off our hands. We out here, just like people getting sealed, the elect getting sealed in the last days, the 2/3 getting sealed. Brothers walking by, marking and scoffing, they just getting sealed. They getting marked. All right, for destruction. A lot of brothers not gonna repent. They're gonna be destroyed. So there's a lot going on right now, man. Hey, the Lord got the angels, they here. And they've been seeing the chariots. The military had to come out and say, look, we see these UFOs, we been shooting at it, we don't know what it is. We know what it is, man. You see that? Those are the chariots of salvation. Those are the vehicles of the angels. We know this, right? They here. And they get ready to do some damage, right? Right? And these people, they gonna think it's a damn alien invasion. They all bugged out from all these damn movies. When they see this shit, they gonna think it's a damn Will Smith gonna get out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And the music gonna be playing. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't going down like that. Right? You got any questions?
I got one more scripture I want to get to you. This is 1 Peter 3:7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them, your wife, according to knowledge.
According to what?
Knowledge.
According to what?
Knowledge.
What's knowledge? Break that down for me.
I got knowledge right here.
This is knowledge.
This is knowledge.
That's how you got to deal with your wife.
Sirach, chapter 19, verse 19. The knowledge of the commandments.
The what?
The knowledge of the commandments.
Knowledge of the commandments
of the Lord is the doctrine of life. And they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality.
And that's a beautiful reward. So you got to deal with her according to this word. According to the God's law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
See that? So the Bible says you got to love your wife as you love yourself. See that? So you can't treat her in a way that you don't want nobody to treat you. Just because you're the head don't mean you can, you know what I mean? You got to treat her with love and respect. As the head and be an example. See that?
Giving honor unto the wife.
Giving honor to you. You got to honor her. You know what I mean? If she going off, you got to check on her. Right. And love. You know what I mean? You got no questions, bro? I'll praise you.